So I got my drill and an M10 socket with this adapter, so I don't have to take out so many things or do it by hand. All these things. Yeah, way faster. So once you get it in there, you squeeze it. There you go. Nice. A lot of people worry about getting crap underneath the car or underneath this thing. And you can see it does have a lot of crap. So that's why I decided to pull it this way instead of the other way. So there is going to be a lot of crud there. Yes, Jeremy.
Like this.
And I marked 3 inches in, 6 inches wide. This is a good center spot right here, you can figure. So this is actually 3 inches exactly here. So I'm just going to cut it. I might be able to just fold it instead of cutting it off. That way in the end, if you need to put it back, you just fold it right back. So yeah, so I marked 3 by 7 here. So you see, I'm thinking we could just flap this, you know, cut it and flap it instead of being a hole, but whatever, we'll see how it works. Alright, so here's the crazy part. So you have this little fisher thing, and we want this plate and this bolt inside the frame. And that's why you have to put this on first. And I guess you can twist it. Ah, it's twisty. Nice. So you twist it. That way you won't lose it. Alright, and here's the tough part. You gotta get this. You can't just stick it in there. Not gonna happen. Alright. There we go. See that? Now it's pop through. Get that in there. And then get that guy in there. Okay. Now it's over here somewhere, right? And then now we get this guy and fish it through here. Here. Here, see that bolt? It's over there. So I'm slowly gonna fish it. Ah, I actually did it. Oh, nice. Alright, then once you use these brackets, these reinforcements, so they're right there on the inside of the frame on both sides here. So it's 15 mil and it just takes too long using a regular drill. Oh. No, it takes longer. I'm just not in the mood to wait. I need a universe. So do I? Nope. I can fit. Nice. Get that back on. Don't put those tight yet. Just put it finger tight. I gotta hurry before it gets dark. But the hole is out. So anyways, I just did this flap instead. If I need to, I'll cut it. But I'll just have this flap. I don't know. It just felt better later. I can put it back.
Alright, I didn't really have good footage to record this part, but I would suggest either going to have a helper or have a floor jack to install this. it's kind of off balance the way this tow hitch fits, and this is normal design of tow hitches. So you're gonna need to balance it, and then get the 2 brackets up on top so you could get ready to bolt it. Again, I didn't have any footage. Mostly it was dark and me cursing, so you really don't want to watch that part, or maybe you do, but I didn't record that part.
Right, so I made a mistake and I put this on first, kind of hanging. Do this last, so that way you have more room to put this hitch on. And the bigger pain, I just was frustrated to record, was getting a stupid washer through the bolt with a washer, a lock washer, and the nut while it's loose. And you know, you're trying to get this from pushing back or receding back and then holding this stupid. Anyways, I got this done, and I'm using impact one. Don't tighten these too tight until you put this bracket on later, and then make sure that this is gonna line up the holes. Then you could go ahead and tighten those up, and then tighten this up. This is 15 millimeter, I believe. So I use impact, boom, boom, boom. I impact everything. So now it's super snug on both sides. It uses lock washer, so ideally it wouldn't come back. I mean, technically you could use Loctite too, or mark it with a pen to make sure it's not rolling back. But now you see this extra bracket. It's going to be better for tongue weight and towing. So not only held by, most of what I've seen are held by the 2 bolts here, the hitches, but now you're held by this bracket, which is pretty hefty, and this is all stainless steel powder coat. So that's it. I'm not gonna put this back on the cover, but that's it. I think my idea of just making a flap thing worked. I technically, I don't think you had to cut back 7 inches either. Well, yeah, but anyways, it's good. So I think it looks good there, and that way it kind of has a little bit of more, I don't know, protection. I don't know if you want to call it protection, but anyways, I thought it'd just be cleaner instead of cutting it out. Okay, time to button this up in better light. Kind of like tow hitch cover kind of joke, but yeah, there it is. We got the lock there too. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. The one thing I didn't do is I didn't cut it out. I just kind of bent it out the way. And also there too. I just kind of bent it out the way. So that's it. Thanks for watching.